and real estate.
No rush. The economy is doing so well, some people are even talking about a no landing scenario, let alone a soft landing scenario. That means we've got loads more time. We don't need to get on with it, and that may encourage people to change their dot plot view. Treasuries are certainly at risk. We could see higher yields if that's the kind of stance that Jerome Powell takes. And certainly the other Fed speakers in recent weeks have been pretty consistent with the same view, that they can take their time, and it could be well into the second half of the year. Some people are even speculating no cuts at all this year. That's not the view from many Fed members, but certainly the risk of going to just 2 cuts in the dot plots is certainly pretty high, and Treasuries won't like it.
How will G10 currencies respond, do you think, Mark?
Well, certainly from that kind of a message, it would probably be pretty good for the US dollar. You would probably see a decent pop higher across the board against the G10 currencies. Maybe the one that wouldn't be so much so is dollar yen, because of course from the Bank of Japan's point of view, they're getting closer to their own change. But if you look at particularly with the euro and with the pound, those currencies could be pretty vulnerable, because the central banks there are unlikely to make any moves themselves until they see what the Fed is doing. So certainly if we do get some strength in the US dollar, you would expect euro currency, pound, probably Australian dollar, they are likely to be in the forefront of any downside for currencies from that point of view. So likely to be a very busy week for currency traders, particularly with implied volatility so low. It means that traders' positioning is probably fairly light. So they've got lots of room to be able to jump on any moves. Directional momentum players will love it. So chances are that by the end of the week, we could get some quite significant moves in the currencies if Jerome Powell sounds a bit hawkish.
Mark, thank you so much. That is Bloomberg's MLive strategist, Mark Cranfield. He'll be writing about this all week. Still ahead, we'll have a look at the market outlook with Shua Capital, with the Fed and China in focus this week. This is Bloomberg.